Hey everyone, Renee Betterton here with Life Solutions. And for all you ladies out there that are trying to lose weight and trying to find love, this is the video for you. So, a lot of us think that we have to follow some diet plan or stick to some regimen, or our genes are followed by our parents or and we can't lose the weight. A lot of us get hung up on that, but it doesn't have to be that hard. So what I want to share with you today is a little few secrets on how to lose weight without getting all hung up on the diet part of it. Because a lot of us don't stick to diets, right? If we're honest with ourselves, how often do we really stick to a diet plan? Really? So, what I want for you to do is I want you to open up your mind to another way of thinking. And with this, what I'm going to share with you is something that probably is not what you're expecting when it comes to losing weight to get a date. So, what I want you to do is think about when you think about being overweight and thinking about feeling fat or feeling like nobody's going to be attracted to you or nobody's going to love you. When you think about things like that, where do you get that feeling in your body? Because you're going to have some kind of emotional feeling with that in your body somewhere. So think about where that, let that feeling come up. Just relax your body, allow that feeling to come up and generate. And as you feel that feeling in your body, I just want you to tell that feeling that it's okay to come up. It's a part of you. Just come on up and be free and be with you and beingness. And then what I want you to do is I'm going to ask you some questions, and the answer should be yes to these questions. And I'm going to ask them over and over. And as I do, I just want you to keep saying yes. I want you to feel as things shift. Because typically there's going to be three categories that things fall into that end up being an issue for you. Usually it's wanting to control something, someone, a situation, or we're wanting approval. Maybe we're wanting approval from our parents, or maybe we're wanting approval from just people in general. Or maybe we're wanting to feel safe and secure. Maybe we don't feel safe and secure and we're wanting to feel safe and secure. Maybe you got some of that going on. Whatever it is, there may be more than one category that this is falling into. And this is not liking that rotation, so I'm going to rotate back. Sorry about that if it's a little weird and off. So usually what happens is you'll find that it may fall into more than one category in this case. So when you're thinking about the weight loss and the diets that you've tried and everything you've tried to lose weight and how you feel when you go in public and how you feel about how you look when you look at your body and when you try on clothes or buy clothes or anything like that. So when you think about this and you think about that in your body, I'm going to ask you, are you ready to stop beating yourself up? Are you ready to stop being negative and beating yourself up and start improving and being more positive and loving yourself? Are you ready to do that? Could you do it? Would you be willing to try? And when would you be willing to try? How about today? Today sounds like a good day to me. How about for you? So let's get to this. So when you think about this stuff and that feeling that you get in your stomach, how does that make you feel? Do you feel like you're wanting to control it? Do you feel like you're wanting to feel safe and secure? Let's go with safe and secure. So, could you let go of wanting to feel safe and secure so you could be safe and secure? Yes. And could you let go of wanting to feel safe and secure a little bit more? And could you let go of that wanting to feel safe and secure even more? And could you let go of wanting to feel safe and secure even more? And even more? And even more? And could you let go of wanting to control the situation? And could you let go of wanting to control the situation a little bit more? Maybe you're trying to force diets on yourself that you don't like, or force exercise that makes you hurt. Could you just let go of trying to control the situation? And could you let go of trying to control that situation a little bit more? And a little bit more? And a little bit more? And maybe you're disapproving of yourself because you haven't lost the weight. You're not the size that you want to be. And maybe you're disapproving of yourself. So could you let go of disapproving of yourself just a little bit for no reason? And could you let go of disapproving of yourself just a little bit more? And could you let go of disapproving of yourself a little bit more? And 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 could you just give yourself some approval for no reason at all? Could you do that? Could you do that right now? Just give yourself a little bit of approval. And could you give yourself just a little bit more approval? And just a little bit more approval? And a little bit more? 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 Now, if you have any feeling of resistance or fear that's down in there, that's still kind of lingering in there and sticking around, just allow it to come up, allow it to be one with you, and just say, if it's fear or resistance, whatever it might be, just say, I love you, fear. I love you. It's okay to be here. I love you. I love you if you stay. I love you if you go. Either way, I just love you unconditionally. I just love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. This is going to be a start to getting you past that hang up of being hung up on about what you need to do and how you need to look in your clothes and your body, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about way back, however old you were, and the first time where you really felt like your eating was getting out of control. And when was that? Whenever that was, I want you to think about that time. And I want you to close your eyes and think about what caused you to start eating. Do you know what it was when you started eating more than you normally do? How old you were? When you think about that, you're going to probably feel it in your body. And I want you to look down at that color in your body, in that spot with your eyes closed. And I want you to find the pinpoint of the target of the center of that color in your body. And what I want you to do is I want you to follow that center and follow it all the way to the very end and see what you find. And most likely you're going to be finding a place that where this started when you started not wanting to care about your body anymore and how your body looks and how it feels and how you feel in your clothes. So when you get there and you're at the end of the tunnel, look around and see where you are. See who's around. Are you alone? Are you with other people? Are you indoors? Are you outdoors? And when you do this, I want you to look down at your hands in this picture and see about what size your hands are. And do you have little child hands or do you have adult hands? More than likely it's going to be little children hands. So look around and what's going on in this picture right now around you. And whatever's going on here, if people are looking at you differently, if people are angry at you, if they're yelling at you, maybe people are doing things to you or someone's doing something to you that you don't want or you don't approve of. So what can we do at this point right now to make you happy, to make you feel better? Does it mean that we're going to give you something that you need? Maybe this is a time where you really wanted to start eating to suppress your emotions and cover up whatever it is that's going on with you. Because that's what happens a lot of times is we suppress our emotions and we use food as comfort food, especially sugar foods, starchy foods like breads, cinnamon rolls, candy, donuts is a big one. So whatever it is that you got going on right now, I want you to walk up to that younger you, and I want you to give yourself a hug and tell your younger you that I love you, and that everything is going to be okay, that you're from the future, and you have all the answers in the future, and that everything's going to be okay. They're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And then I want you to give them whatever they need to make them feel better. Maybe you need to be able to, you want to be able to eat a whole tub of ice cream and not gain any weight, or a whole pizza and not gain any weight, or break out in zits or get stomach ache. If that's what you need right now, then give that to you. If we need to change the story, then let's change the story right here at this point. So whatever's going on right now, let's stop it, rewind it back a little bit, and let's create a new ending. So whatever ending that you need to create to make you feel better, or maybe the ice makes you feel better, that you can eat ice cream that has no calories in it and it's yummy and you can eat as much as you want. Whatever it might be, I want you to create that picture now. And once you have that picture created, whether it's giving yourself something that makes you feel good, or whether it's giving yourself a new ending to your story. I got allergies, so my eyes burn and water a lot. So I get red. Sorry about that. So whatever it is, you need to give yourself at this point. So once you've created that story, what I want you to do is I want you to play that story over and over in your mind, just like a movie. Keep playing it over and over and over and over again until you really have it down and it plays out just like a recording, okay? And once you've done that, and you can feel as if you're there, right there in the middle of everything, I want you to take that movie and I want you to start pulling it down. So just take a camera around your neck and visualize you have that camera. Take a snapshot of the movie now that it's going on its own. And just take that picture, and I want you to take both your hands, grab hold of it, and start pulling it down over the top of your head. Over and over and over down through your body, okay? You can wrap it around you like a blanket for comfort, but I want you to start pulling that over and over your head. Do it like 10 times, 20 times, however many times to really make you feel better. Then once you've done that, I want you to wrap it around and squeeze that and shrink it right down into the palm of your hand like the size of a quarter. And I just want you to put that right here in your heart and breathe it in. Take a deep breath. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Now let's talk about meeting men. Now that we got through a little bit of healing to kind of clear up some stuff you may have going on, let's look at, and we'll talk more about patterns and stuff later on and some other stuff, programming, belief patterns that cause us to keep picking the same kind of men, you know. So I'm going to teach you the 3 magic questions, but in order for these to work, you need to know what you want. You need to know what you want in a man, not just someone that's cute and has a nice smile or has a nice job. You want to know what you're looking for in a mate. So figure that out and write down the qualities you want in a person. I want someone who's kind to others. I want someone who's respectful to others. I want someone who loves himself and other people. I want someone who's honest and trustworthy. I want someone who's between 5'7" and 6 foot. I want someone who has a little meat on them, but they're not overweight. I want someone that doesn't have any addictions. Whatever it is that you're looking for in a mate. So, and be careful about getting too specific and not specific enough. If you don't get specific enough, you're going to end up with the wrong kind of person. If you get too specific, you might not get one at all by being too picky and narrowing it down to an exact size or exact shoe size or things like that, or exact type of job or whatever it might be, okay? So once you've got an idea of the person that you want, one of the things I'm going to do is tell you to take a box with a lid and put all the characteristics that you want that you've written down in that person and put them in that box. And then I want you to work on becoming that kind of person so you can attract that kind of person, okay? Then what I want you to do is, there's lots of places you can meet people. You can meet people anywhere. You can meet them at events. You can meet them at the library. You can meet them in the grocery store. You can meet them at the bar. You can meet them on the street. The thing is getting the guts to go up and talk to them or give them some kind of signal that you're interested in and kind of give them a cue to come over and talk to you. So when you're out and about somewhere, make sure that if you're interested in someone or find them attractive in some way, that you find a way to make some kind of eye contact with them. So if you're walking by them, if you see them, kind of go like that, raise your